back from the cut. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, welcome back for some more of my second dice trial. This is my last recording for the day. So, and yeah, you can plainly see that by the time right here. The last time that I did it, you can plainly see where I am. And I mistakenly showed the number 2 next to chapter 2 because I'm used to the part number being 2 for that. But it was 3 instead. This is my final recording, and that means it's the end. That'll be like the end thing there. You know, it's like the end of the chapter after I'm done with that kind of thing. So yes, that's what. So yeah, previously we did the first half of the second chapter, went over how the shop works, and battled against 2 enemies that I wanted to show off, thankfully. And even if I'm unable to show off everything, you'll be seeing all of the enemies anyway. But this is the time for me to use up that lucky token. I am going to use it on the second lucky space, not the first. I love this theme a lot. Of course, I wanted the volume to be lowered. So that means that Dry Bones is going to be that one. And of course I flip a coin. If I get heads on the lucky space, I get 100 coins. Golden Buzzy. 40% of the damage. So, and then the Big Bony Beetle from the lucky space does that. HP 25, attack 8, and it takes half damage. 10 bony beetles fuse together to form a bigger, badder version of it. Golden Buzzy gives you 22 star points, and the Big Bony Beetle gives you 11. Golden Buzzy drops a Super Shroom, Golden Leaf, or Koopa Tea, and then you can choose what you want. Of course, if I chose, it would have been the Golden Leaf. Big Bony Beetle only drops a flower, though, so that's literally like the unlucky kind of thing.
I was explaining a lot. Want to loop it out, so I'm doing it again. I get a 2. So I can choose to use the break token now if I want to, but problem is I don't have it. So I'm going to not do that and just go onward. 1. Now flip a coin. I'm going to see. So if I get heads here, I get Dry Bones, and there's always 3 of them. If it's tails, I get a non-spiked Pokey. It's Dry Bones, 3 of them. 5, 5, 5. Of their attacks, I think were 4. Yep. So I'm gonna do letting the both of them do basic attacks here. Oh, I chose poorly. 4. So that's gonna be 3 on that one. Luigi doing another basic attack. 10. Letting it lie there because it's Dry Bones. So now I'm gonna just do my own thing here. Block token for each. 1 was tails, that would be for Mario. For Luigi, it was successful. 21 and 23. So then we continue, hoping that this time Mario actually manages to knock that thing out. If not, which it does successfully knock it out. I'm gonna let Luigi use jump this time and depend on this coin flip. Seven, which would do 5 damage. I'm still gonna do this coin flip though. Heads, so it would have done 10 damage. Boom! Good grief. I can be I can be wild sometimes. So, Chapter 1, he joins a team! Booyah! And then Bowser joins you after Chapter 5. So, you get... If you aren't able to get any items for free, items you... Oh. Well, it's a good thing then, because I bought a Super Shroom there. Oh, the third chapter that has a shop. Okay. No. So then whatever I encounter next, I will make it be the enemy that I haven't shown yet. 4. So I don't need that lucky token after all. So now I have to depend on a coin flip. Do I get heads, or do I have to battle an enemy? That does not count. Because that only results in a roll. Not that you can tell. Tails. I have to battle an enemy, but which one? Oh, great! Oh, this is just great! Big bony beetle. Good grief, man. Why is it that? Why? So since it takes half damage, 13, 7. So 18. I don't know why Luigi isn't here. I'm sorry about that. And then Luigi, I'm gonna let him use the hammer. It's not, and to tell you this, it's not gonna be the spiked version. I'm not gonna let that happen. Not gonna let that be the case. It's 3 damage, so it has 15 HP now. Now to use a block token, I'm letting it attack Luigi. But is it successful block, or is that going to be a crazy amount? Okay, good. Heads. That's the only thing I'm not letting you see is my coin flips, because that would have probably been flown all over the place. 19 HP because the block token successfully worked. Mario's SP is now 2. I could use a flower here, but I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm going to just let Mario and Luigi use their normal attacks. Letting Luigi use his jump. 7, so it does 4. 11. Luigi, I'm letting him use his jump. Good grief. But is that gonna go with heads? I'm not counting that. I am counting that, but I gotta find it. It's tails. I had 11. Showing you the proof. So if I had heads there, that would have dealt. It would have dealt. Well, it would have been as if it dealt 18 damage, so it would have done that. But it would have done 16.5 damage, so the roundup would have been probably still 9. But unfortunately, it's going to be 6 instead. I missed, but I made it wobble. Oh well. 5. Man, what the heck is this going on? I'm gonna attack Luigi again. Is it another successful block? Yep. Now we'll see if I want to use the hammer one. 8, so I deal 4 damage. It's over. Yeah. 4 damage. The only unfortunate thing is the big bony beetle drops the flower only. So I'm unable to get that golden leaf that I was hoping for. I have to check if my webcam is actually on the right place. Yep. Like, even if it's blurry, you can still tell. So, 11 star points. So it's 28 now. How many coins was it? 25 or 55? 55. Ugh. 107. Dropped a flower, so I'm gonna let that be over here. Okay. If I get a 6, that's gonna be hilarious. Nope, it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Showing where he landed. 18. His attack is 5. So double 2s for Mario. That was an accidental 1. So it's just gonna be 3 damage there. And then Luigi, I'm going to depend on the coin flip on his special jump. Coin flip time. Tails. Got a 7, so it does 6 damage to it. I may have missed, but wobbled, so I'm gonna just count it. Literally half of his HP is left. I'm gonna attack Mario. Of course, that knocked the pawn down. That's hilarious. Double checking. 5. Yeah. 5. Tails again! Good grief! 16. I think I used up a mushroom and I never erased it. Thinking about it. I erase it thinking that I've never erased it. So, going back to it. Then, Mario's using his normal attack. 6, so it does 5. Luigi, I'm doing another coin flip jump. You won't believe it, but I got this. Still gonna do that coin flip though. I'm counting that flip and it was tails again. No item drops from this guy, so 6 star points. 34 and 9 coins. Yeah, let's just assume that's fine. So it doesn't matter what I roll, but I'm still gonna roll a die just to see if I get a hilarious 1. You see what I mean? Bop. Proves that I landed on a boss space. You can hardly see it, but I landed on it. Dark Koopa Troll time. Oh, right. There's 2 bosses. So of course I'm targeting the Dark Koopa Troll first because it does a lot of damage. Tails for Mario, good. That's not good, actually. ATK 8. ATK 6. And then for Luigi, successful block. But Mario now has 8 HP. And Luigi has 12. My bad. So now I'm gonna let Mario not heal. And attack and target the Dark Koopa Troll. Using the Iron Jump attack, so now he has 2 FP left. Oh my word, this is my first ever reroll token. Like, even with double damage, that won't really do very well. 8 is what I got there. Like, I rolled a 2 and double 1s. I'm using the reroll token. So then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling all of this. It still ended up being bad. 6. And with a coin flip too. Heads. Thank goodness it ended up being 12 damage. So now it's... Well, dang it. It's not 12, then it's whatever is 60% of 12. So 60% of 10 is 6. So I'm gonna just make it 7 then. And then Luigi, I'm using the jump attack on Dry Bowser. No, I'm not. I'm using a hammer attack on the Dark Koopa Troll. I said I was hard targeting it. 6. Oh my word. This again. Another 7. Letting the Dark Koopa Troll attack Luigi this time. But the worst thing is I'm letting them all attack Luigi. So I have to rely on the block token. Or else I have to yet again start this battle over. This is bad. So I hope the block token works at least on one of these. Let's see if this block token works on any of them, or else Luigi is just gone. Yep, works for Luigi. Works for the Koopa Troll. Didn't work for Dry Bowser, the ancient kind. So now he has 2 HP left. This is the time for Luigi to heal, but I'm still not healing with Mario. Mario, I'm going to use... you know, I am gonna use... I'm gonna use the Super Shroom. That's all I have for the healing part. I'm gonna use the Super Shroom for Luigi. Having it be that I only have 1 healing item left. Double checking, was it 5 dice rolls? Yes. So that, and then this. I think I got a 6 on that one. Adding all of these up, 22. So Luigi now has 24 HP. It's sort of funny because this theme fits very well with the battle at hand. But now I'm using the hammer attack for Luigi's turn. Oh my word. 12. It does 7 damage again. Yeah. I think it had 8 HP originally. Yeah, it did. Well, that sucks. Letting the Dark Koopa Troll attack Mario. And Dry Bowser attack Luigi. Might have to cheese this a little bit if I get tails for the first one. Nope, I got heads. Wow, that was an epic flip, but all ended in naught. Mario has 4, Luigi has 18. Again, going to... No, I'm not. I'm gonna let Mario attack Dry Bowser. Nine, but it does 5 instead. And then Luigi is gonna use the hammer attack on Koopa Troll. Dark Koopa Troll. Doesn't matter. I knocked it out. That would have been like a repeat of what happened before. No matter what, I'm still making him attack Mario. So if he is knocked out, then it's just up to Luigi. Yep, it's up to Luigi. Luigi may be afraid of this guy, but he can nail what Mario wasn't able to nail before. I'm using the dependent jumps for Luigi's turns. So because it dealt half damage, it dealt 3. This is gonna be one heck of a fight. So 6 damage. Not anymore, it dealt 3. Jump again. I'm just always gonna do jump. Jump and hammer will be the dependencies. Well, if jump fails again, I'm just gonna do hammer. It failed again. And with heads, that's only gonna do 4 damage. Or no, 3 damage. It did do 3 damage. I got heads. Wow! With that, I think... with that epic knockout as well, yeah. 6 damage. Not gonna heal yet. Hammer time. I'm gonna count it. Double 5s. So it dealt 10 damage because the hammer always deals double damage to spiked enemies. So 19. Using the super shroom on the next turn. Heads, so that dealt only 3 damage. Super shroom time. This is probably gonna be a bad roll, but I'm hope and pray that it won't be. It is 10 plus 6. Nope, 7. 10 plus 7, 17. So he has 23 now. That was my last super shroom. So that was all dependent on... that was all dependent on my block charm and the hammer doing its work. Sorry. I did that as a cut. So, did I successfully block that? I'm gonna just do a... yeah, even that was tail, so... nope. I never actually thought that I was gonna do this as Luigi. That's a funny thing. I thought that I was gonna be with both of them. But Mario was knocked out. He did his part. It's all up to Luigi. $13. Getting close. Just want to make sure it wasn't double spaced. I just have to hope that I get heads, which I did. Get heads there. Because then it doesn't matter what happens unless I get double 1s all the time. Got a 5, so it deals 5 damage to it. I right-clicked by accident. Good grief. Heads again. It's down to 11. So now either I win or I have to do another turn. I have to do another turn. I got 5. I'm gonna risk it and do jump. I'm gonna hope that I get heads here. I don't. This just leaves the room for having... Just leaves the room for having heads on the jump attack. Oh no. It deals 2 damage unless I get heads here. Oh my word. Miracle shot. That was literally a miracle. If I didn't get heads, then what would have happened if he attacked? It would have been the end. Oh, jeez. That was intense. Good grief. I did not expect that to be as intense as it was. Way to go, Luigi. So now I got, how many star points? 40. 40 star points and 70 coins. So I got 74 star points in all. And 186 coins. Man. That was insanity. That's gonna be it for now. The next time I do this dice trial will end up being probably in the next couple of days. But man, was that intense. Was that an intense kind of battle that had just happened. I am pretty sure that the 20th is already taken care of. But I do have to edit for the 21st to the 24th because all of it is my second dice trial, and man, I cannot wait to hear how successful it will be. So, yeah, when I record this next time, which will very much happen, I will do the third chapter, the first half of it. And remembering what it is, it's the winter. It's the snow stage. So it's still gonna be very intense. At some point it's gonna reach the high HP stage where I might end up having to adjust that a little. And that's what dice trial videos are all about, is figuring out what I can do for the HP part and fixing mistakes. That's the point of my dice trial videos, is to make sure that it's fair for anybody. RNGs, and there's still RNG stuff. That's why I do those coin flip stuff along with reroll tokens. But hard and nightmare difficulties are all for pros. I'm not much of a pro, as you can plainly tell, for me having done that on normal. And if I did that on hard, I would have still been struggling, probably on chapter 1. Just as well, hard difficulty, I would have to hope that I don't get a lucky space, because even if it's rewarding for the coins, it's not much worth it when the attacks are so freaking high. Even with Mario and Luigi and Toad, that was very difficult. I had to rely on Luigi's attacks, and I managed because of him. Legend he is. That's what the L stands for. A complete legend. So, yeah. Part 5 I have to remember. So, I'll see you guys in the next time that I record this dice trial. I managed to get super confident in the end. Maybe that will happen during my Bible reading streams that I'll do on the 14th of June. That is the decisive planning. Let alone the fact that I would be announcing something probably by the week that I've uploaded this. Probably on another stream. See you guys then. Bye-bye.